Okay, just going to take my Mk1 Interceptor out for a quick spin. It's been put together really as a street scrambler, or it's now actually been geared up. I actually used it for green laning for a while, but now I've geared it up. It should be good for road use. So this is the first road trip with normal gearing, shall we say. So we'll just see what she performs like. With the road gearing. She pulls nicely in top gear, like she should. Back to normal. This is how she used to be, having geared it down for a green laning. Much more tractable now for road use. He's turning to the right, so we'll check left, move in, around, turning right ourselves at the end of the road. Bit of a late call for his left signal, but we can live with that. It's what we have to do with the bike. We have to make allowances for everybody. So many bikers take it upon themselves to chastise other drivers. Bikers don't like car drivers don't like bikers, and vice versa. But at the end of the day, we've all got to live together. And I always think that I'm better than everyone else. If I stay alive, if they cut me up, I'm better than them. Just rise above it. I have no mirrors on this bike, so it's difficult to check what's going on behind, but I can see what's alongside me at least. This car would probably turn right as it was a late call. No, he's not going where I thought he was. The lights are due to be red up ahead, so checking the mirrors, slowing down. Yeah, I thought he'd be turning right somewhere. We shall turn right anyway. Now, I've also just fitted the Bob Newby clutch and belt drive on this bike, and it's all nice and smooth. It goes into gear nicely without any clumps. As long as this chap decides to go on green, we'll be able to go with him. We'll have a ride along the Babbacombe Downs. Having said that about the gears, the gear didn't select cleanly then, possibly me. Blame yourself before you blame the gearbox. The exhaust note on this machine's got a nice little twitter to it, having the scrambles pipes on. I say scrambles, I mean the street scrambler as fitted back in the 60s. She is a 1965. She's been built up totally from spare parts that I've been gathering over the years, purely and simply to keep myself in spares for my other two Interceptors. I've now just sold a Mark II, so I'm just down to 3 Mark 1s, one being a Mark 1A, which basically use all the same components. But this one, the engine was rebuilt by Performance Classics about 5 years ago. Not really been run a lot, probably only done about 500 miles, something like that. But it really does run nice. This is the nicest engine that I've got. It's even sweeter than the Mark II. It's a lovely soft engine. I don't want it for power. I just want something nice and smooth, and it seems to do that very nicely indeed. The bike handles okay, not brilliant, not as good as the Mark II, but then the suspension setup and the tyres, not the same for road use. They're K70s, I think, from memory. Been a long time since I fitted them. But having checked them for pressure before we came out, I didn't take that much notice. But they're fairly new still. They've been on 5 years or so, but they've, like I say, they haven't done that many miles. We're going to make a left here, not knowing what's behind me, checking left, moving in close to the curb. Needed the clutch there, so I didn't really have time to give a signal for the guy coming out. A little bit of a rattle from the chain overrun on the chain guard itself. I need a little spacer on the chain guard. I believe it's just catching just on overrun. Can hear it tinkling away there. Sort that out when we get back. Very bumpy section of road. You'd think this being one of the posher areas of Torquay, they'd sort the road out, but the problem is if they sort the road out, make it nice and smooth, to get the hooligans tearing around here. So it's probably best they leave it as it is, and we just deal with it. A little bit misty out there today. We've had a very nice day considering it's nearly the end of February. Spring is just around the corner, and looking nice. I've been out on a bike all day today, and it's been very pleasant out there. A little bit windy, very windy in fact. But hopefully it won't bring too much rain.